stream that we're just getting started on the drive home. And as always, we'll be ending either because of a dead zone or because I'm at my mom's school. I hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or evening so far. And hope everyone's doing well. So we're just on our way back. Now today was going to be doing two different teachers, and then she asked me to cover a class the full time instead of just part of the day. So being able to do that. So and helping out in the English classroom. So it was a little weird for me just because I always am nervous about doing it because I don't know I'm the best teacher to help out in that class. Sorry about that. But who knows, for sure. And it seemed like I was able to help some of them. And some of them, because they know me from other classes, they're like, wait, you're here today? So it was kind of funny for some of them to see me like that in a different classroom. And some of them, they're used to me being their math teacher or someone who's covering for one of their gym classes and different other things like that. So it's funny for some of their reactions of seeing me in their English classrooms, and some of them I was their government teacher. So you never know where someone might be if the sub is willing to be in any subject for the most part. Because there's some subjects I don't do just because I don't know the concept that well, and I don't want it to be that if I needed to teach the topic that day, that I feel bad that I don't know the topic that well. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? Thank you for dropping like and saying hello. Hope things are going well for you, Bobby. Dunk. Are you drunk, Bobby? I'm not. Oh gosh. I guess you've been celebrating the weekend already. Yep, it is Friday. It's always a good feeling when we're able to have a time to relax. Sometimes it's the opposite when some people have their work because they are often weekdays. Just depends on our schedules. So, but just one of those cases. Just is always interesting to see how everyone's doing. Feel free to say hi for those of you that are coming in. That we're just chatting about random stuff. At some point we will be doing that. So just can't tell you guys for sure what the topic will be today, because sometimes things just happen at a moment's notice. Nice. That's cool. You get to be gaming all weekend with your lady. So yeah, we're just chilling out and talking when I'm able to, because there are probably going to be some moments where I have to be kind of silent because of how people are driving, and it's inevitable when that happens. But hope everyone's doing well as best as we can, because I know that sometimes it can be stressful at times. But the good news is, for most of us, it's a stress-free weekend usually. Nice. Yeah. From what I've seen, they're both really good games. haven't watched much of the Quarry, but I know I've watched like 5 different people stream God of War Ragnarok, and it seems like a good chill game of what I've seen of it. Who knows, in the future I might try to do some of the earlier God of Wars, but since I know so many who have played the Ragnarok, I may not do that one right away. Who knows? Nice, Bobby. Yeah, at some point I need to start watching more of the animes that I've watched, because it's been a couple years since I've watched them. Because when I was teaching, I didn't really watch many of them because I didn't have time to do it sometimes. But right now, me being a sub, I do have a little bit of extra time. So I just have to manage my time well if I do want to watch it. What should I watch that I know I should watch? Because I know some people will tell me I need, because I haven't had a chance to watch many episodes of it because it was a new series at the time, that I should watch that There Is No blank, because there's 4 of them now. No such thing as something series. I forget the 4 names, but I remember seeing it. That's like, I think one is like There's No Such Thing as a Dungeon or stuff like that. And I know some people's been recommending that to me, that series was. And then there's some movies I need to catch up on as well, that I want to eventually be able to say I've watched, instead of just being like, I know what it's about, I just haven't watched the full movie. Nice. Nice, Bobby. Chilling out, and looks like there might be some delay of traffic, but it happens, especially when I don't get to leave early, that I have to worry about after school traffic. So. Just that moment when I'm trying to decide if I want to keep going this path, or do I want to go to one of the other paths that I know? Just depends on what's going on. But besides that, we're just chilling out, trying to think what else I want to talk about with you guys. There's been different MMOs that, like, Epic had a free welcome package for one of the new, I don't know if it's new, but an MMO that I'm like, I might try it out for you guys. Who knows, for sure. And then there's some demos I want to play for you guys. And I feel bad that yesterday, when I was trying to think of some of the solutions, I kind of zoned out that during it. So I feel a little bit bad about it. But at least I finished one of the demos. The other demo I didn't get a chance to finish. I think I finished 16 out of 20 levels, which isn't too bad. Nice, Bobby. Yeah, that is a good one. Trying to think of what other animes that I've had on the list that I need to watch. Understand that. That why you do that, because there are some people they don't see it looking high definition. They're like, do I need to play this? That's how some people feel, but sometimes you miss out on good storylines if you just look for high definition games. Or sometimes the high definition cuts out a part of the game that you're like, what happened to this moment? That I eventually want to own or get, even though I have a lot of games on my Steam page that I'm just like, I still need to play these at some point, but the question is it something that would be good on stream, or if it's just a game that I'll enjoy by myself. Nice, Bobby. Hello, Adeline, welcome in. How are you doing? That's good to hear. We're just talking about random stuff. Experiences I have with PlayStation 1 and 2 are games that I got to play with my friends that own those systems. I never owned any of the PlayStations besides the Vita. And even when I had the Vita, I only had 5 games, so I never bought more of them. Well, we're talking about random topics, Bobby. Even if it's just me and you right now. But for Nintendo wise, I also had the same thing where I played things on the Super Nintendo, but then I switched to just being on handheld devices. That I played the 64 and GameCube because some of my friends had it. I played the Wii because a cousin of mine owned one, and then the Wii U, I never got to play one, but I've been tempted to, even though I know how expensive it is. Once I have it where I have a steady flow of income again, I've been thinking about trying to get all the consoles I don't have now, so I can slowly have more games that I can play for you guys. Nice, Adeline. That's good to hear, Adeline. But yeah, for me, I just like talking about different things where when I'm doing these streams, but when I'm not doing these streams, I'm doing some kind of gaming stream, as if you've seen any of my other videos. But yeah. No worries, Bobby. No worries. But I know that I'll see you in other games. No worries. Like I said, no worries. For me, I enjoy playing it because I know Rancid enjoys talking about the game because that's one of his favorite games of all time. So being able to help him share that on YouTube, I've been enjoying. Thank you, Adeline. With what you told me last time, Bobby, I understand of how you got burnt out from it. But that's why I try to play many different games so you guys can see different things and not just the same things. Besides that, I know I play World of Warcraft every week. I play Pokemon every week. Just depends on what week, if I'm playing a different Pokemon game or I'm in a different area in World of Warcraft. So, just depends on what's going on around us. Hey J-Dot, welcome in. How's things going? And hopefully you get some good matches in if you're playing Warzone tonight. Because I think you're playing that tonight, if I remember right. Currently, I'm heading to my mom's school because I pick her up because I'm in her vehicle, and then I end the stream shortly before I pick her up, and we head back home after that. Sometimes do different errands and stuff like that on our way back. Just depends on what's going on. Hey! Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it. Much love to you as well, brother. But yeah. For me, I live in Texas, so I have to drive a decent amount of distance to get to point A to point B from time to time, Adeline. So, I currently work as a substitute kind of far away from where my house is. Much love, Alma. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, Alma. No worries, Adeline. If you need it out, I understand. If you want to chill out and just listen in, feel free to do that. / if you have something you want to talk about when you see something else that people are typing, don't be afraid to do that as well. But I definitely appreciate it, Bobby. Always never expect it from you guys. Just one of those cases. It's just always fun. I know it makes you guys laugh every time because I'm like, whoa. especially on the mobile phone when it happens. That takes up half of the screen to see it. So I have to notice it. Because it could be sometimes I'm reading a sentence and all of a sudden I see the sticker or chat and I was like, oh, I have no clue if you guys hear any sounds when it happens, when it's not on the computer or not. But I just still appreciate it regardless if it makes sounds or not. And I know we all have our own thing that we're doing. And that's for sure how things go. Bobby. It would be something that Oma has to answer because I don't want to answer for him. Because if he wants to share what it means to him by saying that he's Oma Gaming. I'm Rhypi Gaming, but most people know me as Rhypi. Some people know me as Rhypi because I've done Rhypi Music and Rhypi Gaming. That's cool. I remember you saying it before. That's always cool to hear the meanings behind our channel names and stuff like that. Like how you guys, if you ever get a chance to watch it again, and I know I'm self-promoting, but I made, when I had only 50 subscribers, my name origin video. No worries, Bobby. It's just one of those cases not everyone thinks about asking, why is someone's name their channel name? Because sometimes when you listen to people who are doing podcasts or interviews, when that question pops up, sometimes people find out something that they didn't realize. Like how some people, because they watched my video, didn't realize that pie was me talking about Pichu and the math symbol pie. No need to rush it, Adeline. Just if you are wanting to eventually be able to, make sure that you start recording videos first. But if it's okay if you don't like how the videos turn out, just don't feel like you have to post it. Just give yourself practice of talking in front of a camera, even if you don't have the face cam. Practice makes perfect, Adeline. Nice, Adeline. But yeah, it's just sometimes for our channels it takes time for it to grow, that not everyone sees the chance right away. It takes time for us to have our stuff being circulated around everywhere else. It's not instant that our video goes to everyone that YouTube thinks will enjoy it, because it doesn't always know right away who would be the best people to watch your stuff. No worries, Adeline. Well, it looks like it's as if any of you guys remember Divine. It's sun raining, bro. It's sunny outside, but you know, seeing rain right now. Just chilling out as we're just talking about random stuff, guys. And we're at 9 likes. Wowza. Did not expect that today. That's cool. Thank you all you guys that made it possible that we have like 9 likes right now. And I know those of you that are watching this after the fact, it may be higher, of course, if you're watching this after the fact, but right now we're at 9 in the live. So that's cool. We're just chilling out and talking about different things as we are thinking about it. And sometimes I look at the traffic on the other side of the road and I'm like, I'm not stuck behind that traffic. Bumper traffic for a couple miles, it looks like. I can see that. Nice, Adeline. I had a feeling when you said brother, because I saw the short that he made. I just haven't had a chance to thank him on his short, because every time I think about doing it, I'm busy doing something else. I need to do it just so he knows that I saw it. we find each other's channels through different ways. So I take no insults on that, because that's why us getting to know each other through other people, it makes a difference. Alrighty, Oma, have a great day as well. I'll see you in your stream later. Have fun doing your parkour. Those of you that are coming in, we're just talking about different things as we're thinking about it. And I'm driving home from my sub job and starting our weekend by driving. It happens that like that. Hey Supa, how are you doing? Welcome in. It depends, Adeline, because since I'm driving, that will sometimes look like that. That sometimes it hiccups and stuff like that, because it's not a stable connection throughout. Alrighty, Bobby. See you the next time I see you. You're doing well, Supa. Always good to see you guys seeing each other for the first time in a while. Because I know that sometimes our times and schedules don't always match up. Hope things been going well for you, Supa. That you aren't as stressed this weekend. Because I know sometimes you have busy weekends. Thank you, Adeline. That's good to hear, Supa. accidentally turn off an exit too early. It happens. But yeah, we're just chilling out, talking about random stuff, and Supa, I've been thinking about different ideas for different things that I have things coming, and hopefully I don't scrap the ideas because I'm learning more people instead of just me making the ideas now. So I can't scrap them now because I've asked other people to help me make them. So I guess don't scrap that time. I do have my seatbelt on. It's just on my right now. You're on a phone mount, and the mount is not visible. And for me, I don't do face cam videos yet, so that's why you guys don't see my face, because I've not done any. Yeah, I might ask you to do one related to Digimon if you want to, Supa, because I haven't made thumbnails for my Digimon series yet. Because right now I have something going on for the Pokemon that someone's doing that for me. So if you want to do Digimon and see what you can do with the Digimon stuff, feel free to do that. And it's like I said, right now, it's up to you, Adeline. If you don't have time, don't feel like you have to, but I appreciate it if you do. But yeah, it's just the only reason why I said that, Supa, is that I know someone's already working on something Pokemon related, so I don't want you to feel like y'all are doubling up and you guys feel like I have to choose. Nice, Adeline. Depending on how you want to do it, because I know you usually don't do too many objects at the same time. If you want to, because of the Digimon World DS right now, I'm using the Palmon line or Tanmon line, or if you want to do it where you do like Palmon and Agumon and a couple others. Like, if you see Digimons that you want to try to do, I'll leave that decision up to you. Because right now, I don't know how you want to do it, so I'm giving you to. Nice, Adeline. No worries. Don't worry about that, Adeline. It's just never feel bad that you can't do it. Do it, because all of us, if we could, we would donate to everyone if we could. But sometimes the biggest support is just being here, listening to the streams, or just leaving a like. And some people enjoy sharing out videos. Some people just enjoy leaving a like and commenting on the video afterwards. Just a matter of how you want to do things. So. never feel bad about that. Okay. I have no clue if you guys can hear me. Shoot. Alright. Don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Alright. In this stream. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Just making sure. Because sometimes when it happens, I have to restart a stream. So just wanted to make sure you guys can still hear me. Because sometimes it happens that way. So I don't want it to be because I use the polls to help me communicate with you guys when I know you guys can't hear me anymore. So. There you go. It happens. For me, that's why I was pausing for a second, because I was trying to quickly write the poll, because I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget, because I wanted to see if you guys could hear me. But it happens sometimes, because on my end, there was a phone call, and the phone call decided whoever was calling me decided to leave a voicemail, so anytime someone leaves a voicemail, it cuts out the stream on me. So hey J5, how you doing? Welcome in. Just me talking to you guys, and you guys are talking to each other through the chat. And for those of us that are watching this after the fact, they'll be talking to me through the comments. But we're just chilling out while I'm driving back to my mom's school, so ending the stream during that time, because we usually run a couple errands before we head home, so it just depends on what's going on. How are you doing, J5? Hope things been going well for you. We're just chatting about a lot of different things at once. Been doing good, J5. Been doing good. But yeah. And for me, I enjoy doing the lives just because it gives me a way to communicate to you guys. But keep in mind for some of you guys, you won't be able to do the live until you do certain requirements. And some of you guys, if you're younger, you have to have your parents' permission to do it too. So, just things to keep in mind for those of you that affects. But yeah, we're just chilling out J5 after my day of subbing. That and I'm subbing in an English classroom today because I was going to be doing 2 different teachers, but because she didn't want me to be in 4 different classrooms today, that she wanted me to just be in one, that she switched who I was covering last minute. When I got there, she changed it because she didn't once she realized how busy my schedule was, that she didn't want me to have to worry about that today. So it happens. Keep in mind, for some of us, they do that because they want to verify. You have to verify different things, and so that's why you have to do different things. It just depends on what's going on. Because one of the main requirements is that you have to have at least 50 subs before you're allowed to do any live if it's not on the computer. Especially if you're doing it from a phone. There's other requirements, of course. I don't remember all the requirements just because it's been a little bit since I last looked at it. Yeah, I'll definitely enjoy doing the emoticons / symbols. Not today. Maybe at another time. Not today, Hattie. Gosh, I for me, it's just one of those cases. I had to remind myself how to say it first because it's not often I think about how I say it. So I don't want to say something that I don't know how it sounds for you guys. So I'm someone that I want to hear what I'm saying first. If I'm not sure how something's going to sound. I wanted to make sure that it makes sense, the soundbite, or if I'm doing a new sound, does it come across well? Like when I try to do beatboxing, I know that the cymbal sounds don't always show up on the YouTube side. just like I said, for me, I want to make sure that I know how it sounds, because for me, it's the case even when I was 10 years ago that I never used those phrases, so I don't want it to be the first time I say it is I don't know how it sounds on your guys' end. Currently a Ford Explorer, but when I'm not in this vehicle, I'm driving a F-150. Yep. And sometimes I'm humming. Probably because of me being in the dead zone that I was trying to tell you that currently I'm in a Ford Escape, but my truck is a F-150. I probably just went through a dead zone. It happens sometimes. Alrighty, J5, have a good one. See you the next time I see you. Looks like a decent amount of us may not be able to hear me anymore, so we'll go ahead and wrap up the stream here, just so I don't have to worry about it being that you guys can't hear me anymore. I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you're watching the stream. Thank you once again to Bobby who donated. But remember that if you just leave a like or subscribe, that's more than plenty for me. I hope you guys have a good one. And tonight we'll be playing World of Warcraft for those of you that are hearing me. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.